Super Bowl 47, just 3 weeks from this Sunday, and while obviously we might have hunches but no clue who's playing yet, I can tell you this much. The Jets will be watching from home. Finishing 6-10 here, gangrene here, missing the playoffs by a country mile, and more questions than answers. They couldn't even do the press conference at the end of the year on time. They have a quarterback controversy. They've already let go of the offensive coordinator, the quarterback coach, the GM, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but finally, Rex Ryan, tattoo and all, has his press conference today, and, well, he took a little bit of the blame for the team's shortcomings.
But I want a physical, aggressive, attack style of football team, whether it's offense, defense, and all that, unpredictable in all three phases. That's what I want. And I don't think I've done a good enough job of getting that through to the entire football team.
Also did not do a good enough job winning games.
You know what? I think Jet fans, we are a very short-term memory bunch. He's only been here for 4 years. He went to 2 championship games. They were lucky runs, I'll grant you that. But compared to what happened before, that was pretty good. It's just that this is such a... This year was as distasteful as any as I can remember because it was just such an embarrassment all the way around. They were an unlikable bunch to root for. It was chaos, and the clown car, with all due respect, fit the description of the team. And now he's talking about how they're going to have this crazy off. They don't even have a coordinator. They don't even know who the quarterback's going to be. But yeah, he's making these broad pronouncements again. Just shut up. I'm glad he wore a tie, okay? And I didn't have to see, you know, all the body paint. But all that said, just stop. All right, let's give him a break. Now, here's my thing. Little girl, 11-year-old girl, is a terrific little player in the CYO area in Philadelphia, okay? Plays for the Catholic Youth Football League. She does a real good job. Carolyn Plouffe, that's her name. She plays not even scope positions. She plays offensive guard, also plays D-line. She's been really good. Now, all of a sudden, they say, no, you can't play. This is the rules stipulate. It's a boys' league. She's... you know, complain to the powers that be. We'll see what happens. What do you think? Girls playing football, tackle football. Do you have any kind of reservations?
It's a little bit of a tough call for me because I also believe that I think it's okay to say, well, you have the Girl Scouts, like where you're going to let a boy into the Girl Scouts. But if she's good and we teach our daughters that they can be anything they want and do anything they want, then maybe they should reconsider the rules.
Dom, you have a daughter. What do you think?
I'm all for women opportunities in everything, running the country.
Fighting on the front line.
By fighting on the front line, but playing football, it reaches a certain age where you can't physically.
Apparently she's pretty good at it.
Yeah, she may be good now, but what happens when she runs into those athletes that are bigger and faster?
Well, then, like, you know, when you're a scrub, they get cut too.
Then she won't be playing.
Right, but she's going to get hit so hard. What if there are torn ligaments? She blows out her knee. It happens every day.
Yeah.
You know, there's a double standard on these things, and I think most people are okay with it. If she can play with the boys, I think that's fine. Yeah. I think that's fine. She can play with the boys.
But
if this was a reverse story, if it was, should a boy be allowed to play on a girls softball team?
No, he shouldn't be allowed
there would
to
be.
play.
I think most people would say no because there would seem to be an advantage that would be coming in.
And it is an advantage. He shouldn't be allowed to play.
We're okay with underdogs or people who would be unlikely to hold their own playing at that higher level. We don't like doing it the other way.
30 seconds, you're a Redskins fan. Robert Griffin, for those who know, they had an exit this past weekend from the playoffs, and you could see he was playing on one wheel there by the end, Andrew, and then by the end of the game, he had no wheels. His legs were so damaged. There's a lot of criticism on the head coach, Mike Shanahan, for leaving a player that obviously was really injured, and this is the final play where you could just see everything gave out.
And this is a team with a history of horrific leg injuries to quarterbacks. We've suffered through this before.
Do you fault the coach?
No. No, you got a chance to be in the playoffs. If the guy can't do it, it's up to him to tell you that he can't do it.
You're going to leave it to the player to decide if he's
but how many times have we seen somebody who's injured has come up with a Herculean performance that you didn't expect and overcome the odds? It's up to the player to take himself out if he's injured.
I don't know about that one, but all right, I'll let you have the last word. When we come back, we'll wrap things up. Stay with us.